The 3 Series MDO is available in 2 and 4 channel versions and can be configured with 5 different bandwidths from 100 MHz to 1 GHz. You can buy the bandwidth you need today and upgrade it later. It has 10 million points of record length. The 1 GHz models support 5 gigasamples per second on all channels. 100 to 500 MHz models sample at 2.5 gigasamples per second on all channels. Many trigger combinations are available, from very basic triggers like edge triggering to much more advanced triggers. In this case, we are looking at an I2C bus with clock and data, and I want to trigger on the beginning of a packet. To do this, I'm going to select my trigger menu, select pulse width triggering, and then say I want a pulse width greater than 2 milliseconds. And now we have isolated the start of packet on our I2C bus. A new preamp ASIC delivers 1/3 less noise than our previous generation scopes, while high-res mode boosts the vertical resolution from 8 bits to up to 11 bits so you can see even more detail. Now let's use cursors to measure this negative pulse width on channel 2. To do that, I'll select cursors, and you can see they're currently assigned to channel 1. I'm going to touch the channel 2 badge to select channel 2. I can change the cursor location by simply moving it and dragging it around through touch, or I can use the front panel knobs to adjust the cursor locations. So let's measure this pulse width. And it looks like the pulse is 43.8 microseconds wide. To turn off cursors, simply touch the cursor button again. Now let's look at some automated measurements. To do this, I'm going to select the measure menu. On channel 2, I'll add a peak-to-peak measurement. On channel 1, I will add a period measurement and a rise time measurement. Notice that as I add the measurements, each one gets a badge in the results bar. To see how the measurement varies over time, I can double tap on a measurement, select Show Statistics in Badge, and now I can see my mean, standard deviation, maximum, and minimum for that measurement.